Hello guys, welcome back to another game of Chelsea versus Manchester United. This is a game which comes from Manchester United being thrashed 3-0 by Manchester City. That was last weekend. And on this game, increased their pressure for their manager to be sacked probably during the October international break. But for that, we'll have to wait and see. And Manchester is facing Chelsea, and Chelsea also is coming from a defeat which they got in midweek, where Chelsea was thrashed 3-1 by Bayern Munich in a Champions League match. So what do we expect? Amorin, there is a possible change of formation. That's the reaction which Amorin is doing towards the defeat in Manchester. And he's looking to change the formation on how Manchester United line up from the 3-4-3 to 4-3-3. And following the defeat of Chelsea by Bayern, Enzo Maresca is urging his players to now transform to his new way of playing, whereby he's telling the players that he wants to build something special. The last time we heard about building something special was during the Tuchel era, whereby we won the Champions League and the World Cup during that time. So after Enzo Maresca winning the Europa Conference League and the World Cup, he's now saying that we need to build something special. We need to build something that we cannot continue to be underdogs. We can no longer continue to be underdogs against these teams. We need to be the best. We need to be the best there is. They need to feel our weight when we go to them. And yes, I understand what he's saying, and also I believe in it. I quite believe that he's going to make something good out of the team. And right now, our main issue in the field has been the injuries, mostly with the likes of Liam Delap, Cahill injured. Those are players from the main team, and we're having somebody like Cole Palmer returning from the injury. That's mostly what has been affecting Chelsea in terms of the attack and defense. But I feel like now in the near future we'll start now having a smooth run, because now when you look at it, we have Romeo Lavia returning from injury. We have Badiashile returning from injury. They are working on their match fitness to see if they can be able to play for some minutes. And I believe we can, because after Manchester United, we are going to Lincoln City. And at Lincoln City, what it means is we'll have the whole team changed. So I'm expecting the main players to rest, during that period. But that one is not the issue. So the issue right now is Manchester United. Will Chelsea beat Manchester United, or will Manchester United beat Chelsea? If I'm being honest, Manchester United have a chance to do something, have a chance to go toe to toe with Chelsea, because these Chelsea players, most of them, they are fatigued, others are struggling coming from injury. You remember last week I told you that João Pedro is not 100% fit to play the Brentford game. João Pedro was not 100% fit to play the Bayern game. And we are still expecting him to play the Manchester United game. That's 3 games in a week for somebody who is not fit. 3 games in a week for somebody who is not fit. But what can we do? What can we do? We have to play him in the Manchester United game and see if we can be able to rest him during the week after that game, so that he plays now the next weekend. Anyways, let's go to the lineup I expect. Let's go to the lineup I expect on that game. For starters, for the defense, I don't expect the defense to change, even though I have a feeling that it will change. But let me give the defense which I'm thinking Maresca will put. Cucurella will start. Cucurella will be on the starting lineup. Tosin will be in the starting lineup. Fofana will be on the lineup. And Malo Gusto. In front of them, we'll have the usual. That is Moise Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez. And in front of them, we'll have Estevao. We'll have Cole freaking Palmer. And in the wing, we'll have, what do you think? We'll have no other than Garnacho in the wing. And in front of them, we will have João Pedro. I know you guys are wondering why did I put Garnacho there. It's because I think we have played too many games with Pedro. With the way he played in the Club World Cup, the way he played, we played in the beginning of this season, also the way we played him, also the way he went to the international, played, and in the game versus Bayern, you could actually see fatigue in his game. You could see fatigue. So for me, I might go for Garnacho on this game. I'm going for Garnacho on this game. And will he score? I think he will score. I think the reason I'm going for Garnacho, because I know one person we can guarantee that will score, Garnacho will score. I know Cole Palmer will score. I know Estevao will score. I know João Pedro will score. So for me, for the Chelsea scoreline, I'm thinking something above 4 goals will be just the Chelsea scoreline. And for Manchester United, maybe they can get 1 or 2. Because, well, right now without Cole, our defense doesn't look that compact. So maybe Manchester can get 1 or 2 goals. Because for Manchester United, I don't know if this game they are going to still start Benjamin Sesko. But Mbeumo will be a must start for Manchester United. And there are some players who are doubtful, but they still have a higher chance of returning. That's the likes of Cuhna, the likes of Mason Mount, Diogo Dalot. They have a chance to return, possibly either on this game or on the next one. So I don't know if they'll start and being thrown back to the Wolves or what will happen. But for me, I think the scoreline on this game will have more than 6 goals. And I feel like Chelsea will have a minimum of 4 goals. So let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. Because for you Manchester United fans, you are in for a beating. You are in for a beating. You thought Manchester City did anything to you? You are in for a beating, because on the Manchester City game, you were poor. Manchester City were poor, but you were poorer. You played useless football. And for me, it's something which I will say, and this one I normally say in the interest of football. Amorin should have never been a Premier League manager. Let him first go gain good experience. He needs to go gain good experience. He needs to go to other clubs, other small leagues first, build up his career, then come back to the big boys. Because you cannot, that's no way you can play a game in the Premier League with a team like Manchester, whereby you have players, the club is supporting you with players, but you don't deliver. You deliver below 25% winning rate. That's bad. Let's be honest. 25%, that's horrible. Because I remember we fired Frank Lampard with around 52%, 53% of winning rate. And I think you guys need to do better. You need to do better. 25% for a club like Manchester United should never be acceptable. It should never ever be acceptable. But you guys always talk about believing in your manager. You always talk about you supporting your manager. So I'm waiting to see how long will you keep supporting, because things are not changing. Things are not changing. Anyway, guys, have a nice day. Don't forget to subscribe, and let's meet at the game. Let's meet at the game. One of this near future, I want to start doing a watch along, so that we'll be able to build a good community together. Cheers. Enjoy your day.